In this episode, we venture into the Monache Meadows. This place has become more and more popular, but there are some things to know before you make a trip out here. There is an easy sign at the trailhead, but take a closer look and that pertains to an ATV. According to All Trails, this is a moderately difficult Jeep road. Keep in mind what's moderate to a Jeep might be hard or impossible to an all-wheel drive crossover. On my website crossoverlanding.com, I rate this as hard with a recommendation of 10 inches of ground clearance or more and a full-time all-wheel drive system. I would worry about, let's say, a Honda CR-V that has a more reactive all-wheel drive system. Entering the meadows is the easy part. The trail gets a little chunky, but you have gravity on your side to go down. Going home is the hard part. You have to drive up and out. From the trailhead, it takes about 6 miles to get down to the hub. From here, you can go 3 to 4 miles in any direction. So just know that this place is not that big. The last time I was here, there was some crazy overcrowding. This is probably due to the overpopularity on Instagram and other social media outlets. Having a plan B would be a great idea. So now that you have most of the pertinent information about this place, what do you say? Let's head down this trail. Oh, hey everybody. If you're new to the channel, my name is John Deasy, and I like to go adventuring. Seriously, I do. One of my favorite pieces of adventuring gear is the Honda, but I got a bunch of gear that you might be excited about. I have a refrigerator. Bought this thing for $260 on Costco.com. I also have a new air mattress. This is the Thermarest Neo Air Duo. For this solo trip, I only deployed one side, but when the wife joins me, I got another side to inflate. And it's very low profile. It is only 3 inches tall, which is 2 inches shorter than my old air mattress. And now that the vehicle is off, it is being powered by, well, this is my old power station right here. 500 watts, 200, and 88 watt hours, but to recharge it, I have a solar panel. This is a Rockpels solar panel that I bought for 160 bucks. With tax, it was around 180 or 189 or something like that. You'll see that it's affixed by these wing nuts. I basically drilled through my cargo carrier, and then I had a nut attached right there and a washer to affix the bolt. Then I'm able to screw in the wing nut. What else do I got? Oh yeah, the tire that everybody in this campsite is using, which is the Falcon Wild Peak AT3s. And Peter thought that was corny. We are the Falcon family. On my last trip to the Monache Meadows, we were fortunate enough to snag Joe's campsite. It's actually within walking distance of the river crossing. I've been to the Monache Meadows 4 times. My first time was with my friend Subaru. This was back in August of 2019. In late May of this year, I went with my wife and the guys from the YouTube channel Borderline Explorer. A couple weeks after that, and I went with some of the founders of the community, All-Wheel Drive Boys. Recently, in July of 2020, I went with the That Crew, which is an international adventure syndicate. Just kidding, I made that up. We don't have a crew, but some possible future names would be the Poserlanders, REI Dividenders, or the No to Low Crew. Actually, I'm just not a big fan of crews or cliques. I created the Facebook group Cross Overlanding Event Hub so like-minds could get together without having to worry about, are you in this crew? Are you in the clique? Is a leader of the crew going? Forget all that. Just get out and have some fun. As previously mentioned, Joe's camp is walking distance of the first river crossing. The cool thing about going on 3 trips in a matter of 3 months is that we could compare the water levels. Alright, doesn't look too bad. Except for right there. Okay. Alright. By the way, give it up to Alan from YouTube channel Borderline Explorer for shooting this awesome shot. Alan and I will share footage for our YouTube videos, so it's always a pleasure to go on a trip with him. Please watch his video of the Monache Meadows up here at the top right. In a matter of 2 weeks, the water level has gone down dramatically. You can now see a little jetty to the left. Here's Adam with his 2-wheel drive Toyota Tacoma Pre-Runner. That means that he has a rear locker. Next up is Brian and his Jeep Cherokee XJ, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an XJ. I could be wrong though, don't quote me on that. Now in July of 2020, the water level is really, really low. Remember, the Monache Meadows is not a large area. So to make the most of your time, you could do the trail loop that leads you to the North River crossing.
Oh! Send it, Rob. Hey, your license plate.
If that river crossing doesn't interest you, you could always skip it. But from that point, you're ready to move on to the river campsites. So a lot of people do camp cooking segments, but I actually want to do drink mix segment. So I call this drink the Moscow Water Buffalo. Basically, you take 2 cups of ginger ale. Actually, 1 cup of ginger ale. It looked like 2 because of the fizz. And then what you do is you just add about like half a cup of Tito's. Tito's is good vodka because it doesn't have that sharp aftertaste. It's pretty smooth. I could actually drink it straight. And you just gotta kind of twirl it around like this. Just count 1, 2, 3. And then you drink. That's tasty. I hope you enjoyed that cocktail drink recipe. If you'd like me to share more of my secrets, let me know in the comment section below. I have drinks like half Jack, half Coke, and lemon drop añejo tequila. Literally, you just add 1 drop of lemon with a cup of tequila. It's very tasty. Just really expensive. So 3 hours after enjoying my drink, I make my way over to the river campsites. And you probably thought I was driving drunk, but you're so wrong. Look at that sun. It's about to set, so that means it's around 7:30 to 8 o'clock. This trail can become a little tricky. This is actually an obstacle right here. There's a boulder in the middle of the trail, and a lot of times traction is lost.
There you go, man. Got it. Got it.
I know it doesn't look like much, but that boulder will cross some axles.
Okay. Okay. Good, good. You got it. You got it. You got it. Got it. You got it. Good job. Good job. Keep going, driver. Go driver a little bit. Driver. Okay, all right, got it.
That was really nice to see this 2019 Forester appropriate power to the wheels that need traction.
Woo-hoo! Send it! Yeah! Damn! That was crazy. Smooth. He just knows, man. He just knows. With a rear locker. You already know what to do.
Further down the trail, and it does get a bit more rocky. Oh, that shot was money. Whoops, I hit my skid plate. Interesting. That got me too, man. That's weird. That's the first time that got me. And that was a reminder to make sure you have a skid plate. It should be one of your first upgrades. Nolo Designs has a skid plate for $275. This covers your transmission and your oil pan, all in one plate. So look how crowded this damn place is. It's like a refugee camp. I've never been to one, but you know, watching the news, it kind of looks like this. Ah, those were some cute ragamuffin refugee kids.
Whoa, damn. Yeah, but it's a bit deeper this time around.
Across the river, and you'll find a bunch of campsites. We actually went all the way down to the river's end and took the very last camp spot. This campsite is ridiculous. My wife and I will wake up to this tomorrow morning. Check that out. All right. Thank you.
Really good.
Back in May, it was 31 degrees at night. I think it might have been colder actually outside of the car, high 20s. Even in July, the temperatures were still at low 40s. So definitely bring warm clothes for nighttime. So that about does it for this episode. This is part 1 of 2. Remember that the hardest part about the Monache Meadows is escaping, driving up, getting out. Whoa, did you see Alan almost fall off the Jeep Gladiator? So yeah, about next episode. It is going to be trail footage to get out of the Monache Meadows, but there's also going to be some bonus footage. We still need to go over the bake oven area and a semi-secret hidden trail called the Schaefer Trail.
Okay, so this sign says Schaefer Meadow, and then trail is open for horse and hiking, I think. That's weird. Why are there tire tracks though? But you know what? It looks like some other parts of it are ripped off. So maybe it's also for cars?
I see it.
Okay, so what do you think we should do?
Go for it.
Alan says, onward.
Yeah,
All right, let's do it.
I said that.
So stay tuned for the next episode because this adventure is not done yet. In my last episode of the Coyote Flats, I started something new. In part 2 of the video, I plan on having contiguous trail footage of the hardest sections. Well, until next time, have fun on your adventures.